Good morning, Ms. Tabora.
Right from the start, the judge's tone sets the stage. Calm, professional, but you can feel that tension underneath. This isn't going to be a casual morning in court.
How's jail?
No.
Ok, eso solo. ¿Cómo está la cárcel?
How's jail?
¿Cómo es la cárcel?
Fea.
Good.
Bien.
You now have picked up another DWI while you're on bond for DWI. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
Another DWI. While already on bond for the same charge, that's not just bad luck. That's legal suicide. The judge's patience? Already wearing thin.
You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On October 13th, 2024, officers were dispatched in regard to a traffic hazard at West Belfort and Nobility Drive in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, officers met with the defendant, who was observed to be parked on northbound lane with her truck on and in park and asleep at the wheel. When the defendant finally woke up after multiple attempts, the officers observed glassy eyes, constricted pupils.
Picture this: asleep at the wheel, car in park, engine running, open containers everywhere. This isn't just dangerous, it's the kind of scene that makes judges question second chances.
An odor of an alcoholic beverage and swaying, as well as multiple open and closed alcoholic containers in the vehicle, and spilled alcohol in the front portion.
Alcohol in the car while she's driving?
Yes, Your Honor. She's not the only occupant. The defendant admitted to consuming alcohol prior to operating the vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 2 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, in the one leg stand.
Paro de una pierna. But not too fast, man.
Yes.
Thanks.
2 out of 4.
Dos de cuatro piezas en el paro de una pierna.
DIC was read,
Se leyó.
and the defendant consented to breath test.
Consentimiento
The
previo.
results were 0.162 and 0.156.
A blood alcohol level of 0.162, double the legal limit. And this is Texas. Judges here do not play around when it comes to repeat DUIs.
Thank you.
Is that her? Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
I don't think she reads English, Your Honor.
Okay.
If you want me to ask her if she knows if that's her signature?
Usted firmó diciendo que no va a manejar. Sí.
Es mi juramento.
It's my swearing, my affidavit.
I want to express my deepest.
Listen closely. The judge's disappointment hits harder than anger. When a judge says, "You promised us," it's no longer just a case. It's personal accountability on trial.
Disappointment.
Molestia más profunda.
And we ordered you not to drive, and you promised us you would not drive. And now you've picked up another DWI.
Otro caso de manejo ebrio.
Which I've already spoken with the state. We're gonna see what we need to work out.
I don't know if I'm going to take anything today, Marcos.
She has been in custody for 2 days, Your Honor. I understand.
Entiendo.
It screams to me that there are issues, and
This moment right here, you can feel the shift. The judge isn't just angry, he's worried. He's talking about lives, about responsibility. That's the heart of real courtroom drama, justice versus empathy.
the last thing I want is to have her go back out there and kill some more. I mean, we have 2 DWIs in rapid succession, 0.19, and a bunch of alcohol in the car.
I will say, Your Honor,
Allegedly.
and I've already spoken with the state about the first one. The first one is not a strong case for the state. She's the one who called 911 because she was assaulted outside of a club. The fire department got there before the officers. They saw her in the passenger seat with a bloody face. And her arm was injured as well. I've already spoke with the state.
I don't remember. All I know that there was enough PC to go forward. There's an affidavit. She promised us she's not going to drive.
I understand. There's also a question on the second one as to whether she was operating or not. There are 3 people in the vehicle. And again, all of this we're going to try to flush out with the evidence.
Sure.
That's where I was going to try to get her. a bond.
I am going to set a bond, but I'm going to tell you now, because she drove in violation of the affidavit, I'm going to make it a high bond.
I understand.
You know, I'm setting both of your bonds at $15,000.
She does have an ISOL, Judge.
Tiene
So
orden de
that's why,
detención de inmigración.
in light of that fact,
A luz de ese hecho,
She does have an ISOL.
we just found out this morning, Your Honor.
Now have an immigration
tiene
detainer.
orden de detención de inmigración.
Do you realize what this means?
¿Usted se da cuenta de lo que esto significa?
Who do you have here that depends on you?
Que depende de usted.
Do you have any?
Los hijos.
My two sons,
How old are they?
¿qué edad tienen ellos?
La niña 2 años va a cumplir el 20 de octubre y mi niño va a cumplir 6 años el 23 de diciembre.
October, my daughter will be 2 years old, and my boy in December will be 6 years old, I believe.
Now things get even more complicated. An immigration detainer. That means even if she posts bond, ICE can step in. It's no longer just a criminal issue. It's a life-changing legal trap.
6 años tiene.
I was going to suggest, in the event that you wanted to work something out, that I was wanting to do a TRAS to see how best to go forward. But now with an immigration detainer, that's just,
Inmigración.
there's no, let me ask you this. Do you think that you'll be able to get her an immigration bond? Do you want to try?
She already has an immigration attorney. There may be a chance.
Pueda que haya una oportunidad.
Perhaps,
She's only been in the country 3 years.
Solo está en el país por 3 años.
I don't know.
But if she were to keep both cases open, pay the bond here and go with immigration, the two open DWIs, I don't anticipate them
No anticipo que
giving her a
ellos
bond
le
at all.
den
She'd be a danger to the community.
pues pensando que ese es
You guys want to try or no?
We can always try, but she would rather, she's not gonna be able to pay those 2 bonds and an immigration bond. And a lot of the fact that the first DWI is pretty weak, we're gonna resolve both cases, dismiss one, plead one, and then have her sent to immigration, and then her immigration attorney is gonna try to get her bond with
Out of a person, then try to get a bond?
one, she's over there, yes, because if she goes over there with 2 DWI, she's not getting a bond.
Porque si va ya con 2 casos de manejo abriéndole una fianza, yo entiendo, eso es porque
One mistake.
One mistake, one decision, and your entire life can flip. The judge's tone here? That's not theater. That's a man who's seen too many lives unravel right in front of him.
Can literally cost you your entire life. And I don't know if you understand or get the gravity of it.
la gravedad.
I hope one day you do.
Ojalá que algún día usted
One simple mistake. Over. Like I said, I'm going to find that there's probable cause. I'm ordering you, if you get out on one ankle, to put a GPS monitor and not to be out in the middle of the night. You will be given a 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew.
en la mañana toque de queda,
On your other ankle, you will get a scram
alcoholímetro,
monitor, so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
saber que usted no está consumiendo alcohol.
Again, I'm ordering you not to drive, but like we've said, there's an immigration detainer, so the likelihood of you getting out is probably pretty slim. Regardless, I'm going to set both bonds, or I'll set the new bond at 15,000.
And what, Your Honor?
15,000.
Su caso nuevo,
15,000 even?
excuse me.
Yeah, 15,001. And I'm going to do the other one as well, 15,001 as well. You want to set off a week, 2 weeks? What do you want to do?
Semana.
I don't know if I'm prepared to do something today.
Pues estoy preparado para hacer algo en este caso. Hágase más
Can I
adelante.
run another court, handle some other stuff,
Ir a otro
then
tribunal y
Of course.
come back, then I'll talk.
Take your time. I mean,
tu tiempo.
I'm never going to say no.
No decir que no.
I guess we'll talk.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
For sure.
El oficial.
Judge, we have one more question.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Woods. Trevion Woods. Mr. Woods, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Remember, make it the cause number for this.
2533-007.
Okay. Officers observed the defendant walking in the middle of the street when a sidewalk was available next to him. And the officers asked the defendant for his Texas driver's license.
Again,
Yes, Your Honor.
jaywalking,
Yes, Your Honor.
again,
The officers discovered a warrant out for the defendant's arrest out of McLennan County for aggravated sexual assault of a child. And the officers detained the defendant and discovered a gun and 6 grams of marijuana.
hold on. So what, walking while
It was walking in the middle of the street.
black again? Again, jaywalking? Where?
Let me read the officer report.
It sounds like you're saying pursuant to the warrant.
They didn't know that. I mean, it just, unless the officer knew him, I mean.
Yes, Your Honor. The DMs just says the officer observed the defendant not walking or walking in the middle of the street.
So, dude, you gotta be careful in this life, man.
And just when you think it's all over, the judge pivots to another case. Watch the contrast. He lectures one defendant about education and choices, pure courtroom wisdom, raw and real.
You know, just do the right thing. It's not hard, man. All right, I'm gonna find no probable cause, Mr. Woods. You gotta be careful, man. You know? So is he on bond currently for the other case now as well, or no? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Just be careful in this life. You have but one life. How old are you? You're 24. What are you doing now? Working, school? Good. Get your education. The more you educate yourself, the higher you're going to rise up in life. It correlates with money too. The higher education you got, the more money you're going to make in life, the better you are off. That's the rub. That's what you got to do. All right? Okay, man. Hang tight for me, okay? Please.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor.
Hi.
I am approaching on Ronald Smith.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, great. So I don't know why we had you not signed on.
yeah, I'm not sure. So I know I was talking to my client. So I submitted I don't want you to think it was last minute. The motion on the sub was submitted in, okay, yeah, in the PTI packet that it wasn't submitted last minute either. That was done last month with the previous sheet. Okay,
Okay, don't worry.
just wanted to make sure.
How long do you want?
Oh, just till the 30th. He's supposed to finish his anger management class on the 25th. And so if we could just do the reset to the 30th, that works
Okay
for
with
us. Okay.
He haven't had it done, but he's got to be here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Yana.
Okay, you're okay. Miss Sexton, Mr. Smith wants to talk with you. Do you want to talk with me?
Yeah, I guess.
Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you?
I just want to apologize for my behavior towards you this whole time.
You don't have to. I love the tenacity. I love the chutzpah, which you will, but channel that in a great way. Because if you do, the sky's the limit. Really.
This would have been over and done had I just came and approached you in a correct way instead of just being angry.
You know, let me tell you a story. I got pulled over a while back. The officer came to me. He was so aggressive. Why did you run that red light? What's wrong with you? So I said, you know what? I know I stopped. I swear I stopped. But the officer came at me like crazy. And I said, you know, I'm sorry. I was an idiot. Just, I'll do better next time. You know what he did? He let me go. So sometimes when you tuck your tail, you get more. You get more with honey than you do with vinegar, right? And it's always when you're with a person in power, especially with a person that has the power of arrest, you buck up to them, it's over. You're always gonna lose. Just, that's what you do. It's called maturity as well, you know?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Smith. Ready?
We have Rudy Ochoa here.
Mr. Ochoa, come up.
Council for reset.
Mr. Ochoa, you're on bond for DWI. You've not picked up a new case. You picked up an interference with the duties of public service. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On October 11th, 2024, officers responded to a call regarding sexual assault of a juvenile at an apartment in Harris County, Texas. Officers made contact with a family member and went upstairs to detain the defendant for investigation. The defendant refused to cooperate with verbal commands, tried to take control of the situation, tried to stall officers, and stated he did not need to be detained because he did not do anything. The officer physically escorted the defendant out the front door, during which the defendant argued with other family members, refused to cooperate, and actively pulled away from the officer.
So, what was the result of the investigation? What happened? Was he the suspect in sexual assault?
Your Honor, let me read the DIMS. I don't believe we have that information.
Another defendant, another arrest, another bond revoked. The judge's consistency shows one thing: mercy has limits, and actions always catch up with you.
I asked before I approached and there was nothing in the notes.
There's no other information. They
And
were just
he-
investigating the
Did he
reported sexual-
cooperate? Obviously, when they had him in cuffs, he went and answered whatever question.
Obviously not.
He was pulling away,
They're
Your Honor.
saying,
No. After he was already, whatever they needed a question.
I asked you one thing, actually two things. You've now picked up a new case. Mr. Ochoa, I'm sorry, but I'm going to revoke your bond. Goes with you. I will keep the first bond it is. He's on bond on that first case. I'm just going to revoke the old one and I'll put it at 5,002.
Okay.
And then I guess just talk to me in a day or so if he's not able to make bond, and I will,
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
And then for the DWI, that I guess we're still waiting for station videos.
Okay. So he will auto-populate on tomorrow's docket.
Okay.
So if you want a different date, we can give you a different date. Or if he bonds out, which I'm assuming he's going to, they're going to give him a 7-day setting. And if he's unable to bond out, just come talk to me tomorrow and then we can work something. If he does bond out, he's going to get a 7-day setting and then let Victoria know, and then you guys can have whatever date.
Okay. Thank you,
I'm
Judge.
not going to modify any of the conditions. We'll just stay as is.
Okay.
Okay?